Hello, fitness enthusiasts! Today we delve into the world of lower ab exercises that you can easily do at home. This isn't just about carving out those dreamy six-pack abs. No, it's a lot more than that. Strengthening your lower abs is crucial for maintaining a good posture, enhancing athletic performance, and even preventing back pain. In the comfort of your home, we'll explore some of the best exercises targeting those stubborn lower abs. We've got reverse crunches, an excellent exercise for tightening your core. We'll also be doing flutter kicks, a fantastic move to really get those abs burning. Then we'll tackle mountain climbers and plank hip dips. And finally, we'll finish off with scissor kicks for that extra push. So, are you ready to sweat it out and work those lower abs? Let's jump right in. The first exercise we have on our list is reverse crunches, a great way to target your lower abs. Let's dive right into this fantastic exercise. To perform reverse crunches, you'll start by lying flat on your back, legs fully extended, and your arms by your sides. Your palms should be facing down, acting as a stabilizer for your body throughout this exercise. Next, pull your legs up so that your thighs are perpendicular to the floor, and your knees are bent at a 90-degree angle. This is your starting position. Now, using only your lower abs, not your legs, lift your hips off the floor and towards your chest. As you curl your hips up and back, imagine trying to touch your chest with your knees. Your knees should remain bent at the same angle throughout this movement. It's essential to remember that your lower abs should be doing the work here, not your legs. So don't kick your legs to get your hips up. Instead, focus on contracting your lower abs. Once you've curled your hips as far as you can, slowly lower them back down to the starting position. The key here is control. You don't want to let gravity do the work for you by dropping your hips too quickly. Instead, resist against gravity and take your time to lower your hips. This controlled movement will help to keep your lower abs engaged and will make the exercise more effective. Also, be mindful of your lower back. It should remain flat on the floor throughout the exercise. If you find your lower back arching, it might mean that you're trying to lift your hips too high or that you're using your legs instead of your lower abs. And there you have it. That's how you perform reverse crunches. Aim for 10 to 15 repetitions per set and remember to take a short rest between sets. Remember, it's not about speed, but the quality of the movement. Keep it slow and steady. Next up, we have flutter kicks, an exercise that's going to challenge your core stability and endurance. Flutter kicks are a classic move that's sure to fire up those lower abs. But remember, form is key here, so let's break it down. First, let's get into position. Lie flat on your back on a comfortable surface. You can place your hands under your glutes for added support. Extend your legs fully, with your heels about 6 inches off the ground. This is your starting position. Now, let's get moving. Keeping your legs straight, start to lift one leg higher than the other, as if you're kicking in water. That's why we call them flutter kicks. It's like you're swimming on dry land. Raise your right leg to about a 45-degree angle, while your left leg is lowered closer to the ground. Then switch your legs, mirroring the movement. That's 1 rep. Remember to keep your lower back pressed into the ground throughout the exercise. This helps to engage your lower abs and takes any strain off your back. It's a subtle movement, but you'll certainly feel the burn. It's also important to keep your movements controlled. This isn't about speed, but endurance and precision. You want to feel your muscles working with every kick. And don't forget to breathe. Exhale as you switch your legs, and inhale as you return to the starting position. You might be thinking, this is tougher than it looks, and you'd be correct. Flutter kicks are a true test of core stability and endurance. But don't be discouraged. Start with what you can manage, even if it's just a few seconds, and gradually increase your time as your strength improves. And remember, consistency is key. Include flutter kicks in your regular workout routine, and you'll soon see and feel the difference in your lower abs. They might be tough, but their effectiveness is unquestionable. Flutter kicks can be tough, but keep pushing. The results are worth it. Now let's move on to mountain climbers, a dynamic exercise that targets your entire core, especially the lower abs. Mountain climbers, despite their name, are not about scaling Everest or K2. Instead, they are a powerful exercise that can be done right in your living room. Imagine yourself as a sprinter, but your racetrack is vertical. That's the essence of mountain climbers. To execute this exercise with precision, start in a high plank position. Ensure your hands are directly under your shoulders, maintaining a straight line from your head to your heels. This is your starting point, your base camp if you will. Next, you'll want to drive one knee towards your chest, keeping the toes off the ground. Your hips should remain low throughout. Think of it as trying to knee yourself in the chest, but without the pain, of course. Now, swiftly switch legs, returning the first to the starting position while bringing the other knee forward. It's a bit like running in place, but with your body at an incline. You want to keep this movement as smooth and controlled as possible, ensuring your hips stay level and your core is engaged. A common mistake with mountain climbers is lifting the hips too high. While it may feel easier, it takes the focus away from your abs and places it on your shoulders and arms instead. Remember, this is a lower abs exercise, so keep those hips down. Also, be mindful of your speed. While faster mountain climbers can increase the cardio element, a slower pace will increase the tension on your abs, giving them a more intense workout. And that's all there is to it. Mountain climbers are a versatile exercise that not only target your lower abs, but also work your upper body and get your heart pumping. Mountain climbers are not just great for your abs, but also for boosting your heart rate. Keep climbing! Let's now turn our attention to plank hip dips, a fantastic exercise to strengthen your lower abs and obliques. Plank hip dips are an incredible way to engage your core, work your abs, and target those hard-to-reach obliques. By adding a twist to the traditional plank, we're not just stabilizing our core, but also incorporating a bit of rotation to really fire up those lower abs. So, how do we perform plank hip dips? Let's break it down. Start by getting into a traditional plank position. Your forearms should be flat on the ground, and your body should form a straight line from your head to your heels. Your feet should be hip-width apart, and your elbows should be directly under your shoulders. This is your starting position. Now, here's where we add the dip. Slowly rotate your hips to the right and dip your body almost to the ground. You should feel a squeeze in your right oblique. Then return to the center and repeat the movement on your left side. This completes one rep. The key to this exercise is maintaining that straight line from your head to your heels. Even as you dip, don't let your back arch or your bottom lift up. Your body should be like a plank of wood, rigid and strong, with only your hips moving from side to side. Remember, it's not about how fast you can go. It's about control and precision. Each dip should be slow and deliberate, really engaging those abs and obliques. And remember to breathe. Inhale as you return to center. Exhale as you dip. If you find this exercise too challenging at first, don't fret. You can modify it by dropping to your knees. The important thing is to keep moving, keep dipping, and keep pushing yourself. Plank hip dips may be challenging, but they are incredibly effective. Keep dipping and feel the burn. So let's keep going. Let's keep dipping and let's keep those abs working. Remember, your strength comes from within. You've got this. Our final exercise is scissor kicks, a classic lower abs exercise that requires minimal space and no equipment. Scissor kicks are a fantastic way to get those lower abdominals working. They're simple to do, but that doesn't mean they're easy. This exercise will challenge your core strength and stability, and you'll definitely feel the burn in your lower abs. Now, let's get into the technique. Start by lying flat on your back, with your arms by your sides. Your palms should be facing down. Lift both of your legs a few inches off the ground, keeping them straight. This is your starting position. From here, you're going to perform a scissor-like motion with your legs. Lift one leg higher into the air while keeping the other leg low and close to the ground. Make sure to keep your legs straight throughout the movement. Then lower the raised leg and lift the other. This is one repetition. The key here is to keep your lower back pressed into the floor throughout the entire movement. This not only protects your back from injury, but also ensures that your abs are doing the work, not your hip flexors. To help with this, engage your core by pulling your belly button towards your spine. Imagine you're trying to flatten your lower back against the floor. This engagement should be maintained throughout the entire exercise. As for the pace, slow and controlled is the name of the game. This isn't about how many reps you can do in a minute, but rather about maintaining proper form and really feeling that contraction in your lower abs. Remember to breathe. Inhale as you lower your leg and exhale as you raise it. This will help you keep your core engaged and make the exercise more effective. Scissor kicks are simple, but don't underestimate their power. Keep kicking and watch your lower abs tone up. The beauty of this exercise is its simplicity. You can do it anywhere, anytime, no gym required. So give it a try and feel the burn. Add scissor kicks to your routine and you'll be one kick closer to those toned lower abs you've been aiming for. Scissor kicks are simple, but don't underestimate their power. Keep kicking and watch your lower abs tone up. Well done on completing this lower ab workout. Let's quickly recap what we've covered today. We kicked off with reverse crunches, an excellent exercise to engage your entire core, particularly your lower abs. Following this, we moved on to flutter kicks, a fantastic way to increase abdominal endurance. Next, we tackled mountain climbers, a superb full-body workout that also targets your lower ab region. Then came plank hip dips, a powerful exercise to strengthen your core and improve stability. Finally, we wrapped up with scissor kicks, a brilliant move for enhancing lower ab strength and flexibility. Each of these exercises is a small step towards toning and strengthening your lower abs, and they can all be done right in your own home. So why not make them a part of your regular fitness routine? Remember, consistency is key. Keep working those lower abs and you'll see results in no time. Until next time, stay fit and healthy.